Hey, this is Kat from Red Mountain Shaman, and I share shamanic wisdom through dreams, visions, nature, synchronicities, intuition, channeling, art, music, photography, and shamanic journeys. Welcome back to my channel. So this week I was meditating at the hot springs, and I asked the cloud beings if they had a message for me. And I was expecting them to form some sort of picture with the clouds, as they often do. But as soon as I put out this request, I saw an area of rainbow colors form right above me. And it wasn't like an arch, it was just kind of just this area of colors. And I laid there for a while and it disappeared. And then it came back one more time. And the only other time I've seen this happen is while I was in ceremony with a friend a couple years ago. And then a couple days later, after that happened, a girlfriend of mine who were always having these synchronistic experiences together, she posted a photo of this rainbow phenomenon just within days of my own experience. So then the next day I was at the river again, and a sudden storm rolled in, and everything around us was blowing in these heavy winds. The person I was chatting with noticed that the clouds right above us had literally just stopped moving. I looked up and he was right. Despite the trees bending and the dust blowing around us, the clouds above us were completely motionless for about 4 to 5 minutes. So naturally in today's channeling, I asked what this was all about. And the Elohim of the blue ray came forward, and this is what they said. We are with you this fine summer's day in order to connect you to the perspective of higher realms. We are always bringing messages of peace in an often unpeaceful world. Our message today is regarding the subject of the anomalies you and many others have been witnessing in nature. There are two forces at play here. One is an organic force, and one is an inorganic force. What you are personally witnessing is the organic force, as you have a deep connection with the organic forces of creation. The thunder beings, the cloud beings, the water beings, the tree beings, the lightning, and all organic creation is teeming with organic life force. You work with these beings and they often respond to you. They enjoy displaying their divine magic in order to connect with you and to help you remember that they are real. However, there are also inorganic forces at play. There are beings on your planet who have certain agendas, and these agendas are almost always to gain power over others. Their tactics are far inferior to the majesty of organic creator beings. These beings that vie for this control love to see themselves as gods of this earth. They want humanity to believe that Mother Earth is in a tailspin, that she will soon no longer be able to sustain humanity unless specific actions are taken. If this becomes the belief, then they will be able to usher in measures of control in order to curtail this supposed tailspin. Those who can see from our higher perspective know that the opposite is actually true. The earth is moving into a new Garden of Eden. She is being flooded with solar rays that are lifting her frequency and transforming her very surface and being just as humanity is being transformed. Earth and humanity are still in the process of purging old energy and old belief systems, and the veil continues to thin as revelations continue to unfold. Make no mistake, the Most High will continue to awaken the children of the sun through pulling back the curtain of deception one panel at a time. We ask you to remain in a peaceful state of mind, even if there is unrest around you, for your frequency assists in the whole of evolution. When you are in high frequencies of fearlessness, trust, you help balance and transmute the lower energies within and even around you. Extend your peaceful perspectives to others when appropriate, but do not force them on those who are not ready or who are not in alignment, for they have their own path and their own timing. There is a splitting of worlds, and some will choose to continue in their choice to play in lower vibrations. Others will continue to clear their field and rise. At this time, we, as the Elohim of the Blue Ray, are highly involved with assisting in humanity's awakening. It has been prophesied that all will be revealed, and each person will be given the chance to accept or reject organic creation. This is not a choice to be taken lightly. The Great Spirit will not be mocked by those who spit on organic creation and try to claim their false godhood through deception, technology, fear, and control. All false institutions and paradigms will be exposed, for the Great Spirit is the true source of creation, and this will always be so. We are the Elohim of the Blue Ray, and we look forward to speaking with you again, dear one. Thank you, Elohim. So I think what they're saying here is that there is organic beings within the elements, within the clouds, within all nature, and it's far superior than any weather control or manipulation that might be happening through inorganic technologies. And we, as we develop our gifts, can interact with these beings within these elements. And I actually experienced this in a pretty intense way. If you want to go back and watch the video, it's called Calling on the Thunder Beings during my son's rescue. And I share a story about how I actually worked with the weather to help protect people that were up on a mountain during a storm. So then after this message, I was listening to a new Gigi Young video, and I think it's entitled The Spiritual Hierarchies. I'll put a link in the comments, but she mentions that there are angelic bodies that can be found within the natural elements, like the wind and the rain and the water. So I've talked about this from my own perspective in past videos. If you want to go back, there's another video if you want to watch it called Angels, Oversouls, Thunderbirds, Yeshua, and Magic. So Gigi also talks about the difference between aliens and angelic hierarchies. And she kind of explains what she calls as the alien deception. It's not that I don't believe that there are actually collectives of different beings, but I always feel uncomfortable with the word alien, and I've never really felt called to talk about them on my channel. And from what she explains in her video, I can now kind of see why I'm not really drawn to that. I personally feel deeply connected to my spiritual family, whether they be ancestors, angels, ascended masters, elementals, spirit animals, the Elohim or the Great Spirit. These beings don't feel alien to me. They are divine family. So to end on a positive note, as I was leaving the river after these strange anomalies occurred in the sky, a beautiful black butterfly laced with white-edged wings circled around me and landed right at my feet. Even though we all seem to be in the uncomfortable phase of releasing and purging right now, I loved the message of the black butterfly, because sometimes it can get exhausting moving through this purge of energies. I know I myself have been particularly emotional lately as I'm letting go of the old. The black butterfly is regarded as a symbol of change, renewal, courage, and tenacity and hope in the face of adversity. It can be a symbol of rebirth and moving into the next step. So hang in there, everyone. And if you're enjoying this channel and the work that I put into these videos or the content that I provide here, it really helps me out to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And if you feel the call to donate, you can go to the contact section on my website if you have the means. If you would like to do a one-on-one session or would like to purchase some of our music, you can also do that on my sites that are linked below. Sending you all love and a peaceful heart. Until next week, remain free, my friends.